Today we're talking about one of the most popular suburbs here in Columbus. It's Dublin, up on the northwest side. These are 5 things you should know before moving to Dublin. Dublin's a fairly large city. It's actually a pretty big neighborhood here in Columbus. They have 2 really large developments that are probably the most popular spots for people visiting Dublin. The first one is the newest one. It is Bridge Park. Currently, one of the hottest developments in all of Columbus is Dublin's Bridge Park. Bridge Park is a mixed-use development. It has condos and apartments. It has restaurants, shopping, entertainment. Restaurants range from casual, like a pub and a bar, to all the way up to fine dining within some of the area's best restaurants. Bridge Park's got a couple of hotels, one of which, the AC Hotel, has a rooftop bar called Basso, which has incredible views of the side of the river and Old Dublin across the river. It's just a really, really nice spot at sunset. You should check it out. Little local tip with Bridge Park, specifically about Penn's Mechanical. Every day at 9 p.m., you have to be 21 and over to be there. So think of it as last call for the youngsters. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, kind of thing. Just across the side of the river from Bridge Park is historic Dublin, or sometimes called Old Dublin. It used to be Dublin's downtown area. Now it's a mixture of shops, restaurants, bars, even has a brewery in there. It's a fun place to spend an evening going from place to place to place. And actually, they did something really smart when they put it in Bridge Park, is they have a pedestrian bridge over the Scioto River connecting Bridge Park to historic Dublin. So if you start on one side of the river, nothing stopping you from getting to the other side. Local tip, Dublin's a very nice suburb. All these restaurants are very good. However, they are not the least expensive places in town. So just keep that in mind when you're planning your evening. One of the biggest, or if not the biggest, annual event in Dublin is the Dublin Irish Festival. Starting in 1988 with just like 500 attendees, it has now grown to more than 83,000 attendees annually. It's a kind of an interesting festival where there's a mix of shops to go for. Over 90 vendors are there. You have Irish dancing. They have competition in traditional Highland games. There's even a 5K. Probably the biggest draw, though, for the festival is their lineup of modern Irish music group. It's a range of things, which I believe they have Irish rock bands and traditional Irish music. Every year, the lineup is different, but it's always a good time. Little local tip, the Irish Festival has something called a Hero Hut. It's a covered rest area for active and retired military folks, as well as first responders and their families. So it's a good spot. You gotta take a break and get a breather out of the sunshine. My personal favorite event each year in Dublin is the Memorial Tournament. It's PGA Tour's annual event here in Columbus. It always gets a tremendous field of golfers here because the course is so great. And also of our tournament host, Jack Nicklaus. Jack Nicklaus grew up in Upper Arlington, one of Columbus' suburbs, and I used to hunt in where the course is now. When he was a kid, it was just all fields and woods and things. So somewhere along the way, he decided it would be the perfect spot for a tournament course, and started hosting the tournament in 1976. Kind of a running joke around town that each year it rains during tournament week, and certainly feels that way sometimes. But the local legend is that a Wyandot warrior named Leatherlips in the 1800s put a curse on the land where Muirfield Village Golf Club is now. Let's take a second to chat about the housing options in Dublin. Dublin's got a variety of housing options. They have single families and duplexes and apartments and condos, basically anything and everything. Dublin's a larger suburb, so it has a lot of options. It is on the more expensive side, though. In Columbus this year, the average sale price, the median sale price rather, is about $305,000. In Dublin, that number is $513,000. So it's a popular spot around town, and with that, a lot of people would like to live there, and with that comes competition, and the prices go up accordingly. Hope you like this quick look at Dublin. If you like the video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe to the channel. If you're thinking about moving to Dublin or to Columbus in general, I'm Craigbalster with the Balster Realty Group in Columbus South. Feel free to give us a call. We'd be happy to chat with you.